So welcome to my video where I'm going to go through my results up until August 2023. And it was commented on another video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I haven't done one since May. So it'll be interesting for people to see how it's progressed since May and see where I've got to. So let's jump into it. So here are the goals that I essentially had for 2023, and I'm going to have a look at the progress against those. So if we look at turnover, I was looking to get to 300 million risked in turnover and 1.5 million in staked turnover. Now I've definitely smashed the staked turnover, and I am at least 4 times that already for what my goal was. And I've also smashed the amount of match bets, and this is because I am matching on a lot more lower priced selections, and that means you don't risk as much, but you do get a lot more of the staked turnover matched. Now I'm behind on the 300 million risked, and I doubt I will get to the 300 million risked for the year, but we'll see how we go. We've still got a few months to get there, although I basically need to double it, and considering this was after 8 months, I'm at least 2 months behind on hitting that turnover target. So profit's going well. I've made 140,000, well, just over, in the last 8 months. So it's on track to make the 200,000. I just need to make 15,000 on average for the last 4 months of the year. That's doable based on how I am going, and it looks like I should get to my profit target, providing everything progresses as it has the rest of the year. So that's a good target to hit. Now, diversification, you'll see that my aim for 3% of profit on sports has completely dropped off, and this has been a little bit due to 2 factors. One is I haven't been able to find as many models that are ramping up in sports that are profitable, and I'm testing a lot of stuff, so there is a fair bit of unprofitable testing happening where I'm just trying things out, trying to get new data and looking at what does work and what doesn't work in sports. And racing has just gone so well that it's absolutely smashed the profits that I am continuing to get in sports, and that are increasing, but just not as a percentage of my entire betting. Now, as far as collecting data, I've collected heaps of data. I'm making lots of new things and new models based on this data, so that's an ongoing thing. I've looked at automated trading pre-play, looking at Flumen, looking at BetAngel. I look at it and it's a completely different world to what I normally do with models, and as such I'm still investigating how I want to look at that. I'm also looking at market making as an option, and increased manual betting in play. I'm still doing in-play betting when I'm watching some sports, but it's very hit and miss, and it hasn't really increased this year as I would have hoped to do. But that's okay. It's not going to be something that makes a significant amount of contribution to my profit. And finally, continuing to learn, chatting with people, understanding what they're doing, seeing where things that they find out can apply to what I'm doing. So one of these is where I've seen how much another punter bets, and I now think I can stake up what I'm doing to around somewhere between 5 and 10 times what I'm currently doing. So that'll be a nice profit if I can get to that level, and I'm just working through how to do that and what I should do around it. Now obviously that comes with a lot of mental challenges, with losses that are much larger than what I'm used to, and it means pushing myself a lot more. So here's the chart. It's not too bad. You can see it's progressing really nicely. You can see that it's in the correct direction. There are a few drop-offs where it's had a few weeks where it's dropped off and it's taken some time to come back, but in general I'm pretty happy with that chart. it's all heading in the right direction, and hopefully I can get up to the 200,000 by the end of the year. So hopefully that fills you in on where I am. You can see what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, how I'm tracking to my goals, and just looking at what I am and not doing around sports, I guess, because that's really been an area that really requires a lot more data to make it profitable. But at the moment, it's really hard to get data for a lot of sports, and a lot of the sports that you can get data with, it's still a lot less data than what you would get in racing. So it does make modeling a lot harder and can make it less predictable. So I'll continue to look at that and look at different ways of making money on sports, but there's definitely profits there in some niche areas, and I'm definitely doing well in things like snooker and MMA and volleyball. For example, the sport that I'm really trying to get into is to make more money on football and tennis, because those are the two largest sports, and hopefully if I can get something working to the degree I want and can stake it up, that should be able to add the extra percentage in profit that I'm looking for. But the other sports are okay, they're just a lot smaller and they'll be hard to scale up. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will look to do a new case study very soon. I am collecting data around some free models that are on the web that I may do a case study on, and I've also got a couple of other ideas. So if you want to see those, do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.